Not one farmer plans to vote Labour in the next election, and a vegan council produces large amounts of food waste since going plant-based. This is your Week in Farming with me, Mia Williamson. Let's start by taking a look at these articles from our water special. Hydropower could have untapped potential in the agricultural sector. Beyond producing clean electricity, hydropower offers tangible business benefits. On-site generation also protects against energy price volatility, offering long-term savings and price certainty. Rainwater harvesting can help farmers save water, cut water bills and take pressure off water supplies. It involves the collection and storage of rainwater from surfaces like roofs, which otherwise would have flown down gutters into the drain. And the Ulster Farmers Union, Rivers Trust and Countryside Services are working in partnership to improve water quality through the Farm Water Project. It started in 2024 and was recently awarded a second phase of funding to allow it to continue into 2026. Key aims of the project are to work in partnership to train and upskill advisors on water quality issues, develop a farm-focused training course and resources, and help to further improve farmers' connection with the water environment. Now, farmers and firefighters have been praised for tackling an extreme North Yorkshire wildfire. A major incident was declared when a fire broke out on Langdale Moor near RAF Lyndales on August 11th. Firefighters, farmers and gamekeepers have been tackling the blaze for over 2 weeks, which is now estimated to have covered 2,000 acres. On Tuesday, Grouse Hill Caravan Park was evacuated, as well as a fertiliser mine near Whitby in the North York Moors National Park. Woodsmith mine operator Anglo American confirmed that all personnel apart from a skeleton crew had been shifted from the site as a precautionary measure. Many roads in the area are already closed off due to smoke. North Yorkshire Fire and Rescue Service has urged people not to ignore the closed road signs and to keep indoors with windows closed. The Moorland Association, the NFU and the Peak District Moorland Group are a few of those among many who have praised responders for their efforts to tackle the fire. Farmers are urged to look out for hemlock water dropwort after several cases of poisoning have led to cattle deaths. Following an incredibly dry year with many areas of the country in drought, water level in ditches is lower, meaning cattle are digging deeper for water and encountering hemlock water dropwort. The plant is poisonous to both cattle and sheep. Head over to this article to find out what symptoms you need to look out for and how to spot the plant. Farmers have been told to be vigilant and check any ditches for hemlock prior to putting livestock in the field. Calderdale Council in West Yorkshire voted last year to ban meat and provide solely vegan catering. At the time, the policy received huge backlash and was condemned by the Countryside Alliance. The Alliance said it made the meat and dairy industry a scapegoat for climate change and pointed out that if councillors cared about net zero, they would instead be committing to reduce food miles by sourcing local produce, be that meat, dairy or plant-based. Now, Conservative Mayor of Calderdale Stephen Lee is asking for an exemption to the policy for the events he runs, following complaints about the plant-based menus at council-catered events. The Deputy Mayor, Geraldine Carter, stated that the meat ban is not inclusive to pescatarians and meat eaters and that there has been a large amount of food waste following plant-based catered events. The request has therefore been made for the Mayor to be permitted to serve non-plant-based food when providing catering from the mayoral budget. More than 75% of farmers and landowners believe their businesses will not survive the next decade due to the impact of the family farm tax, a new poll has revealed. The survey of 500 landowners and farmers carried out by the CLA also found that not one farmer said they would vote Labour at the next election. The survey follows the latest Treasury impact assessment of the planned inheritance tax changes. It argued that the policy is not expected to have a material impact on food security and would not be expected to impact the UK's ability to source imports from international markets. However, CLA President Victoria Vivian said the government's response was a direct opposite of farmers' experience. And finally, vegetables are travelling further than the average Brit this summer. The public is becoming increasingly frustrated with leading supermarkets stocking imported fruit and veg when the same produce is in season on UK farms, according to new research from Riverford. It comes as leading retailers such as Aldi, Tesco and Sainsbury's import vegetables like green beans and tender stem broccoli from abroad, despite these seasonal veg enjoying the peak of their British growing season over summer. To encourage shoppers to consider the origins of their food and encourage conscious shopping, Riverford have released a video poking fun at the distance some vegetables have travelled. The clip ends with a key takeaway: veg tastes better when it has not been on a world tour. Be sure to check that out. You can keep up to date daily with our Farming in 5 podcast, giving you all the latest news and headlines wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And if you want all of these stories straight to your inbox or at your fingertips, you can become part of the FG community. Just head over to the FG's membership page to find out more. That's all from me, but we will be back next Friday with another Your Week in Farming.